哎呦妈哟，你瞧多少车呀！我的天呀！
一车有人就完了。
那个车亮了灯，是不是车上有人呀？
就是有人。
哎呀呵，
完了，
有人，
China,
可危险了。
31,000 forced to flee homes in Beijing as Typhoon Doksuri brings heavy rains. Strongest storm to hit country in years has also caused widespread flooding and evacuations in province of Fujian. Beijing has recorded its heaviest rainfall this year as the remnants of Typhoon Doksuri passed through China's capital, forcing more than 31,000 people to evacuate their homes in the city. Heavy rain continued to fall in Beijing, as well as in Hebei, Tianjin and eastern Shanxi, as Doksuri dissipated over northern Qin. Doksuri is one of the strongest storms to hit China in years and caused widespread flooding over the weekend in the southern province of Fujian, driving hundreds of thousands of people from their homes.
大石河几个庄段已经漫溢，水已经上108辅路的路面了。水已。
Average rainfall in Beijing overnight reached 147 millimeters, with the maximum recorded rainfall in Fangshan area hitting 500.4 millimeters, 19.7 inches, according to the city's observatory. Rains in the southern and western areas were expected to be heavier early on Monday. Work was halted on more than 4,000 construction sites, almost 20,000 buildings were inspected for damage, and scenic spots in the city were closed, media reported. While Doksuri continues to taper off, forecasters warned that Typhoon Cannon was approaching and was set to strike China's densely populated coast this week. Authorities said Cannon could inflict further damage to corn and other crops that had already been hit by Doksuri. Doksuri made landfall on Friday, downing power lines and uprooting trees, affecting about 880,000 people in coastal Fujian and forcing more than 354,400 to evacuate and resettle, and causing more than 478 meters yuan, 52 meters, in direct economic losses, state media reported. In Doksuri's wake, social media posts showed emergency workers clearing fallen trees and landslides, and people waiting in thigh-high flood waters. China upgrades flood alert for Beijing, other northern areas. China's central government told local officials in the capital and other areas of the north to be prepared to deal with floods amid heavy rain brought on by remnants of Typhoon Doksuri. Flood control officials upgraded their emergency response order to level 2, the second highest in their four-tier system, for Beijing and Tianjin and the provinces of Hebei, Shanxi and Henan on Sunday. The situation in those regions was extremely severe and complex due to the intensity of the rain and the poor discharge capability of rivers in northern China, the Ministry of Emergency Management said in a statement. Capital International Airport said on social media that 52 flights were cancelled as of 3 p.m. Sunday, while Tianjin's airport cancelled 42 flights as of 10 a.m., China Central Television reported. Some trains running between Beijing and Guangzhou were briefly delayed because sections of the line were being checked due to the heavy rain, rail authorities said. Earlier in the day, national weather officials renewed their highest alert for rain in Beijing and Tianjin and areas of Henan, Shanxi and Shandong, saying they expected heavy precipitation into Monday. Rainfall in those regions was expected to ease noticeably from Tuesday, they said. Residents of China's capital are especially wary of heavy summer rains after flash flooding in July 2012 killed 79 people. Beijing announced plans to improve drainage capacity after the disaster. Officials in Shijiazhuang, capital of Hebei province, arranged the evacuations of some 20,600 people due to heavy rain, the official Xinhua news agency reported, without mentioning casualties or economic losses. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Have a nice day.